We are the 12 tribes of Israel. We come forth to represent the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, you're welcome. And the Mashiach Yahushai, the anointed Savior, who the world falsely calls Jesus Christ. When you hear us say Hamashiach Yahushai, the anointed Savior, the Messiah, that's what we're going to be talking about. In the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Is his name forever and ever and ever. We give all praise and glory to his holy name, because he's coming back to set up righteousness on this earth.
Right.
And destroy all the wickedness and the wicked people that's amongst us. Look, we're looking for the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel who's on this sign, who a lot of you are. But all Israel not of Israel. So we're looking for the ones that's going to come back to the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the Most High, his laws, statutes, commandments. Our power, and get ready to rule forever and ever and ever.
Right.
As the word says. That's what it's saying. We got next. But see, this is a secret that's been withheld from us forever. Forever and ever and ever. We always searching who we are. We go into all different types of religions and philosophies and lies to try and prove our nationality, who we really are. I got 30 different names for who we are as so-called Negroes. What we call ourselves black. So-called African Americans. 30 different identities of who we are. That's lost, man. So we come to find out that we are the lost 12 tribes of Israel. Colossians 3:17.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. And whatsoever ye do, in word or deed, do all by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai, giving thanks to Yahweh by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai.
Right, so everything that we do is going to be by Hashem HaMashiach Yahushai. We're not from Ham, we're from Shem. You know, a lot of times, you're not Gentiles. You want to be the chosen of the Most High, the children of Israel.
Right.
And not Gentiles like they done told us that we are. They teach you that you've been grafted in. But who you been grafted in among? If you were grafted in, who are you grafted in among? Most of you don't even ask these questions, but you just go by whatever they tell you. You regurgitate what someone that went to theologian school, like you went, we all went to the curriculum of the so-called white man's school, right? Mm-hmm. He told us Christopher Columbus discovered America when we was already here. Long before Christopher Columbus came to America. Now how you discover a place that's already inhabited with people? You know, for thousands of years. Yet still, you got to say that Christopher Columbus discovered America, else you're going to get an F on your paper. Right. You're going to be insubordinate. Get out of here with that. So it's no different when you look at your education system as you deal with these religions. They come from a Latin word, religio, mean to hold back, keep down, and restrain. That's why you don't know who you are. Ask you, what's your nationality? What's your race? What you going to tell me? And some of you are old enough to know their race has changed every 10 years. Every 5, 10 years, we are somebody else. Only us. Because we are the hidden secret that nobody knows about. Except for those that the Most High has enlightened to open up their minds to understand us. Get Psalms 83rd chapter. Let's see what the nations have done and how they know that you are the children of Israel. And you don't know because you blinded. Got blinders on your eyes. Otherwise, you wouldn't know that you're the children of Israel. You wouldn't know who you are. Let's see what they did. Let's see what King David said, who was a black man of the tribe of Judah, so-called Negro, that walked the earth. The second king that we have is of our nation, the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Let's see what he said. Let's read it.
Psalm chapter 83, verse 1.
Right.
Keep not thou silent, O Most High.
Say, don't be silent, Most High. Read.
Hold not thy peace.
Don't hold your peace. If he don't hold his peace, he ain't going to hold his peace. Read.
And be not still, O Most High.
And don't be still. Read.
For lo, thine enemy.
So the Most High and the one that you call Jesus Christ has what?
Enemies.
Enemies. Just like we have enemies. Say, thou enemies, what? Your enemies, Most High, and the Mashiach Yahushai, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Read.
Make a tumult.
They make an uproar. Read.
And they that hate thee.
So people who are nations hate our power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It says, they that hate you, read,
have lifted up their head.
They have lifted up their head. in pride. Read.
They have taken crafty counsel.
So all these nations have taken crafty counsel to do what?
Against thy people.
Against the Most High's people, who we are, brothers and sisters. We are the people of the Most High. We are the people of the book. Can't nobody come forth and prove that we are not the people that the Most High say we are. The children of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel. Because they ain't going to teach you this in the church. They ain't going to read this in the Bible with understanding. Read.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against who?
Thy hidden ones.
Anytime you got 30 different nationalities for one people, and we are the same, that's hidden, man. Not knowing who we are. Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
You know what they said? Come and let us cut you and me off from being what?
A nation.
A nation. That's why you got 30 different names of who you are. Don't know who you are. And it means something. You better believe it. Because the Mashiach Yahushua blood was only shed for the children of Israel. So if you're not of the children of Israel, his blood don't cover you. That's written in the Bible. With proof. Read.
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel. I know we got some brand new shoes. Anybody wear size 10?
I do.
You do? You do?
Men's shoes.
Men's shoes. Those women, man. Those women. Go ahead.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That what?
The name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's why you don't know that you're Israel. You wear size 10? There's some brand new tennis shoes right in there.
In the green bag.
In the green bag. You gonna get them up. So, all the nations are gonna name them.
The Adidas. Yeah, that's it.
Those right there. You see? A diabolical plan to take the name of what? Who?
Israel.
Israel. Read.
May no more be in remembrance.
The name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. That's why you don't know that you're the children of Israel, of Negro, Indian, Latino, and Hispanic descent. You don't really know. You don't know that. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. All right. Got to look out for you, man.
We all we got.
That's right. We all we got. You know, we're going to make sure that, you know, best we can do, we're going to take care of our people, man. All right, my love. My brother. That's right. There you go. That's right. That's right. Read that again, huh?
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
Just the diabolical plan that all these nations had against us, man. That the name of Israel may be no more in existence, man. That's why we don't know who we are as a people. Diabolical plan, man. So you can call yourself all these different names except for who you are.
Right.
All the way to a color, man. Come on. Look at your shirt. Your shirt is black, brother. You different shades, and we different shades of brown. We call ourselves a color. What other nation is like us, man? No other nation. You got black power, you got brown power. And we are all the children of Israel. Different shades of brown. What is this diabolical plan that they had against us? That what?
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel, read.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance. You would remember that you are Israel. What?
What happened to Jesus?
Jesus.
They painted him white. That's what happened.
They painted him white. That's right. There he is down there. On the ground with some horns on his head. The white man, if that's who you're talking about. Read.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
All these nations consulted together with one consent, with one mind. All these nations, man. Read.
They are confederate against thee.
So how you going to say that these nations, when y'all go up in these churches, that these other nations are with the Most High, when they say they are confederate against him? They're the enemies of the Most High, and they hate the Most High, as it is written. Read.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Now it's naming them. The tabernacles of Edom. Edom represents the biblical name for the so-called Caucasian race. Read.
And the Ishmaelites.
All you got to do is ask an Arab, who's your forefather?
Right.
He'll tell you Ishmael. The Ishmaelites. We not no Ishmaelites. We don't come from the Arabs. The Arabs are the first one to put us in captivity. Put Joseph in captivity.
Right.
And they had a diabolical plan between the Arabs and the Africans with the so-called white people to put us on them ships, man, sell us to the so-called white man, as it is written in the Bible.
Right.
We're not just talking about something we don't know. It's all here. It was already prophesied what's going to happen. What book you going to get that can prophesy the things that we can go in this Bible and show you? Ain't no book prophesied like the Bible. It's just we don't know because we ain't been taught right. We've been lied to. That's why I said the name of Israel may be taken out of existence so you would know who you are. That's your race. You're an Israelite. You're the chosen people of the Most High. Read.
Of Moab.
Moab represents the Chinese. Read.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes. More Africans. Read.
Gabal.
Gabal represents another tribe of the Arabs. Read.
And Ammon.
Ammon represents the Japanese. Read.
And Amalek.
And Amalek represents the Jewish people who call themselves Israelite. Because they not only, ain't no E sound for no I. So we say Israelite. The Jewish people. They're Amalek. All these people have conspired to take our name of who we are as the chosen people of the Most High out of existence. That's why we don't know who we are. That's why they beat us in slavery. So we wouldn't read the Bible to come back to who we really are. The Israelites. That's why it's telling you here that to take the name of Israel out of existence so we would know who we are as a people. Really?
The Philistines.
The Philistines. Them Egyptians. A lot of y'all want to be Egyptologists, man. Come on. These people plotted against us to take our name out of existence. Hamites. Africans. Read.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
More Africans. Read.
Ashur.
Ashur. The Assyrians. Read.
Also is joined with them.
All of them joined together, man, to take our name out of existence. That's why we don't know who we are. You are Hebrew Israelites. Your tongue was Hebrew, and your nation is an Israelite of the 12 tribes of Israel, scattered among all nations. That's who we are. First and foremost, how we get over here. How we get over here, brothers, as a nation. We came on cargo slave ships. Get Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Let's prove it right quick, because we have to continue to bring this out because you got new people down here in Skid Row every week that we ain't even seen before. Y'all ain't heard this, and some of you didn't heard it and still don't want to apply it in your life, man. When it go down, y'all just, you know, the Most High shook this place up. Last Sabbath, last week, man. Y'all felt the rumble down here in Skid Row with the earthquake? You feel it? Y'all felt it down here? You didn't? But they had an earthquake. Gonna be many more coming, man. What you gonna do when he come for you? When the ground start opening up and swallowing up people. You're gonna say, okay, well, you're not gonna be able to come to the park and play no games no more. Scripture said when I was a child, I act like a child. I performed like a child, paraphrasing. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Now, this place ain't nothing but a bunch of kids, man. And a kid is a baby goat. That's what y'all call y'all children. We the children of Israel. We don't have kids. We are the children of Israel. That's why you call yourself after our oppressor.
Right.
That's what you calling yourself. You've been a kid, now you're supposed to become a man. And to become a man, you're going to be a strong man in the power of the Most High. Read that, Deuteronomy 1 and 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness.
So this is talking to us. This is the name that the nation took out of existence. The name of Israel, who you are, brothers and sisters. We Israel. We the chosen people of the Most High. Nobody else. Deuteronomy 28th chapter.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 1.
This is what we're coming back to reach the kingdom. To have an opportunity to reach the kingdom of the Most High. And the Mashiach Yahushua is coming on this earth. You got to hear what he's saying right here. Because if you don't do this, you ain't going to be in charge of nothing. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
That's in the future he's selling us. Way back in the wilderness, man. He's talking to the children of Israel, who we are. Read.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power.
I mean, you got to listen to him. But you got to know how to listen to him through the word of truth. And not what some pork chop eating preacher done put in your mind, or you done climb it up on your own mind to create your own power. We got a power, man. That's the most high power of Abraham, who had a son named Isaac, who had a son named Jacob, who was the forefather of these 12 tribes of Israel. We're 12 nations making up one nation.
Right.
12 nations making up one nation. We are the 12 tribes of Israel, the chosen people of the Most High. And can't nobody come forth and prove it different, man. Listen, go ahead.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
If we hearken, listen to the Most High, and observe to do all his what?
Commandments.
Which is his laws that the preachers tell you ain't got to follow. You ain't under the Most High's laws, but you under mercy and grace. But I'll show you, man, without a shadow of a doubt, if they calling you a Gentile, come on, man. The mercy and grace didn't come to no Gentiles. It only came to us. As the saints of the Most High, who the Bible's talking about, the children of Israel, it only came to us. Nobody else. And I can prove all these things, man. Read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Most High, thy power, will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So we got next, man. And we come back to what he's saying here. He's not a man. Get that Numbers 23 and 19. He ain't a man. He should lie, man. This is how we going to have next, because we coming back to his commandments. We follow his commandments to the best of our ability in this wicked land, man. We follow his laws, where the preacher said you set up to go to hell with them. Straight up telling you ain't got to follow the Most High. Ain't that what they saying? He said, if you hearken to my voice, listen to my command, and do my commandments, I'm going to set you on high above all nations of the earth. That's where we going, whether you want to hear it or not. We're going to be set up above all nations. Every nation going to bow down to us. We got next, forever and ever and ever. Read that.
Numbers chapter 23, verse 19.
Let's see if the Most High going to change his mind, read.
The Most High is not a man that he should lie.
He told us, man. He ain't a man that he should lie. And he's a man. He ain't no woman. He's a man that he would not change his mind, read. He ain't going to lie, read.
Neither the son of man that he should repent.
That's right. Go ahead.
Hath he said, and shall he not do it?
Have he said it? Shall he not do it? Read.
Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
Have he spoken? We're hearing what he's saying. He ain't going to make it good. He's going to make it good to those that are going to come back to his law, statutes, commandments, and follow him, and listen to him in truth and righteousness. Not according to what you think in your own mind, man. You can't make up your own power. You ain't got no power. That's why we're here right now, in the condition we're in, for not following his law, statutes, commandments. Not his listening to him. When this is clear, man, a baby can understand this. A little child can understand this. How come you can't understand it? Grown-ass man. Little children understand this, man, what I'm bringing out here. How we can't understand it? Because you've been destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You've been programmed. Your mind been diluted, man. Your mind been polluted with lies and philosophies and religions. Come from a Latin word, religio, mean to hold back, keep down, or restrain. That's what it done to us, man. I just showed you that they took our name out of existence so we wouldn't know that we the chosen people of the Most High.
Right.
That's why they call us the #1 terrorist. You listen to the #1 terrorist. What the hell we do? But drop the word of the Most High. How we gonna be the #1 terrorists? They said it on Good Morning America in 2000. How the hell we gonna be the #1 terrorists? You represent the #1 terrorists? I mean, what you doing? You ain't doing nothing. We ain't got no power. Except we got power with the Most High. We got power with the angels. They can't fight our power. That's why they can't come up against us. That's why we ain't got no fear to do what we do. Just like the prophets and the apostles, they had no fear doing what they did, man. That we're going to suffer for righteousness' sake. Straight up. Ain't no fear in this, man. That's why, brothers, that's why I call you out, man, because it's sad that we see so many brothers, man, they so afraid. What you afraid of? Do you realize, man, when you stand for this, ain't no power better than the Most High, powerful than the Most High. You realize that? That's right, man. He's the power of powers. And you represent him, you got power, man, straight up. And he going to give it to us as long as we follow what he said. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. Listen at this closely.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1.
Tell me we ain't going to have next. This is what we doing. This is what we working toward, read.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
Which is his laws. Follow his laws that he commanded us to do. Moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, what to eat, to be healthy, ceremonial laws, and he gave us sacrificial laws. Only to us, man, the children of Israel. Do y'all realize that? First thing I want you to do is think about yourself. Because if you're a so-called brother, you're a brother, how you going to sit there and stand there and think about the damn white man? How you going to stand there and deal with the Arab? How you going to stand there and think about the Chinese man? Nobody think about them anyway. All people think about the damn white man. Oh, they're racist. How they going to talk about the white man, about this, that, whatever? Because that's all our people think about.
Right.
That's the only thing they give a damn about. I'm telling you, think about your damn self. Because you're the one that's going to meet the judgment. Every last one is going to meet the judgment of Mashiach Shai. You going to bring them with you? Hell no. You're going to be standing right there by ourselves. Every last one of us, one at a time. Going to meet the judgment seat of Christ. HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. A black man that walked the streets in the ghetto. If he was here now, he'd be right here in Skid Row.
Right.
That's where he went, man. Amongst our people. Amongst the poor. How you going to feed 5,000 people and they rich. They got everything that they want, they need. Think, man. We don't think. Who was in power when he walked the earth? Who killed him? The so-called Romans, man. The so-called Italian Caucasians. The Edomites. They're the ones put him to death. Read.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
To observe and do all his commandments. We observe and do all his commandments. What are you going to do?
Which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Above all nations of the earth. That's clear. All we got to do is do what he say. Follow his commandments, right? That's clear. I mean, anybody not understand that? That's what he's saying. Read.
And all these blessings shall come upon thee.
Now in the church, they say, that's what they go for. The blessing. You go up in there, the preacher being blessed because you give him all your money.
Right.
And you go home broke. Don't know a damn thing. You don't know nothing. That's why we got a flyer here that says, is your church teaching the truth? Y'all need to get that. All y'all go to church. Y'all went to church today. Was the wrong day to go. I mean, you went worshiping the sun, worshiping Nimrod, worshiping his mama Semiramis. That's what you're doing. But you don't know that because they ain't going to tell you that. They ain't going to tell you that. And they probably got this man up in there. Mm-hmm. Probably got this devil up in there, Caesar Borgia, the second son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome. Talking about this Jesus Christ. Come on, man. This ain't the man they talk about in the Bible. He's in the Bible, but he ain't talking about that Jesus that y'all think y'all know. This ain't him. This man's name is Caesar Borgia, the second son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome, man. Rodrigo Borgia. This last summer picture that you see here ain't but 5 people in this picture, man. That's how duped we are. Do you know that? Did anybody ever point that out to you? No. You go up in the church, you see it. It might be in. I know it was in my mama's house. Had to get it taken down. Had to get it taken down. Well, I showed her them pictures. I said, look at those faces. Hey, look at these faces, man. Ain't but 5 people in this picture. 2 women and 3 men. That's it. But that's not being exposed to us. These are lies, man. That's what I say we've been lied to. How the hell you think the white man gonna come from 4th dimension, from heaven, and come down here and do what the Most High just said and set us up above all nations? Hell no, man. You gotta be out of your mind. They don't even believe that. I asked them right in their face, do you believe that the white man gonna come from heaven and come here and set up righteousness on this earth and set us up like the Most High said? He gonna set us up above all nations for following his commandments. They laugh and say no. So how y'all think about them? None of them say yes. Now we'll say yes.
Right.
We as a people will say yes because we love Master. Mm-hmm. We love our oppressor. But we just read that they're the enemies of the Most High. And you can't change. They're the haters of the Most High. In Psalms 83rd chapter. But they're not going to bring that out to you because they want you to love them. They want you to love everybody. And you know you love yourself. You know you love your people that's next to you. That's what they have done to us. That's why the Most High said he's going to bless us if we keep his commandments. To be above all nations of the earth. You got a problem with that, then you ain't going to see the kingdom. Or you got a problem with being above all nations of the earth, you ain't going to see the kingdom that's written in this Bible. Straight up. Because we ain't voting for it, we ain't marching for it, we going to take it. We're going to take the kingdom as it is written. Straight up. Ain't anybody ever got anything in this earth without warfare? What nation came up without warfare in the power? What nation? How did they get America? They voted for it. They came in and told the Indians, we're going to take a vote, and we're going to go around past the peace pipe, and as we get high with you, we're going to take a vote and see if y'all going to allow us to have this land. Hell no. They came with that Gatling gun, that machine gun. That's how they won over us. Because we was already here, brothers. This is our land. They're looking at Indians. I know a lot of y'all done heard. Right. We got black in us. We got Indian in us. Right? We got Indian in our family. Because we are the Indians. And you want to know who is? We the ones set up the 13 colonies. And the white man took over behind Sambos. Right. They let him come in and infiltrate and take over. He can infiltrate all this he want to. Because the Bible ain't going to change. Right. The Most High going to change. Malachi 3 and 6. He can infiltrate this truth all he want to. As long as we stay with this word, man, it ain't going to never change. It's been here. It's going to bypass the test of time. Malachi 3 and 6. Let's see if the Most High going to change. Malachi, listen. Chapter 3, verse 6. Right. I am the Most High. He the Most High. What did he say? I change not. He ain't changing his mind. So you better believe, man, what he's saying, it's going to happen. It's going to happen for us. We got next. Can't say it enough, man. Go back to Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 2. Verse 15. Well, go ahead and read verse 2 first. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power. Right. That's it. We follow his law, statutes, commandments. Follow his commandments. Follow what he say do. That's his rules and regulations. He got rules and regulations like you got rules and regulations right now. After a certain time, that gate gonna close, and y'all gonna get y'all bus out of there quick. That's the rules and regulations for the park, right? Ain't that right? They got to get up out of there, right? That's the rules and regulations. So the Most High got rules and regulations that we gotta follow. That the preacher's telling you ain't gotta follow it. Right. So what they telling you ain't gotta follow the Most High power, who is the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's our forefathers. Not everybody's forefathers, but our forefathers. Because Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. So we follow his commandments, all these blessings going to come upon us. Verse 15. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power. If you don't listen to him, you don't want to follow his laws, statutes, commandments, you don't want to listen to what the Most High have to say, read. To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All these curses going to come upon us and overtake us, man. We're going to be cursed. And we ain't cursed because Ham looked at Noah's woman. What? We ain't from Ham. We're from Shem. We're not from Ham. They teach us that we're from Ham. And we were made to look black or dark. That was a curse that was put upon Ham. That's a lie. That's a lie, man. Let's read it in the Compact Bible Dictionary. It's the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. We ain't wrote it. Just like we ain't write the Bible. But we got something for you. Let's read it, man. Ham. The definition of Ham in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Let's read it. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood. Now, Sam, let me say this. Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. We as the Israelites, we as a people, we come from Shem. Now, let's see what they say. This is what the so-called white man knows, but we don't know it because we don't know to get this information. But we have done the exclusive studies all over the world to bring this to you. What does it say? And one of 8 persons to live through the flood. Yeah, because it was Noah and his wife, and Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives. That makes 8 people that lived through the flood. And they have Noah's Ark in Mount Ararat right now, man. It's right there. Go ahead. He became the progenitor of the dark races. No, everybody had pigment. Now, Noah and his 3 sons and their wives, they all had pigment and melanin. But what did it say? Not the Negroes. Who? Not the Negroes. Who? Not the Negroes. What? Not the Negroes. There it is. And they done taught us all this time that we African. Just because you come from Africa don't make you an African, man. Right. But the place wherever you're born doesn't determine your nationality, man. Where you're born doesn't determine your nationality. So what if you was born, you was in the plane, your mom was in the plane, you already had a baby, and boop, you come out in the plane, what you gonna be, an airplane? What you gonna be there? I mean, but it was Israelite, that's a so-called Mexican that was born in the air, and they, you know what they did? They looked at the latitude to see where that baby came out, to see what they gonna call that baby. That's ignorant, man. You are from your father's 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 seed, man. The man determines who you are. That's who determines who you are. You from your daddy, man. Your daddy's daddy. You go back 3 to 4 generations, that's who you are. What did it say? Not the Negroes. So we don't come from Ham. Don't let nobody fool you, man. That's why I say, man, a diabolical plan to take the name of Israel out of existence. That's why we don't know who we are. But they know. Read. But who?
But the Egyptians.
These are so-called African people that we're not. Come on, y'all got anybody that's an African down here? Y'all know some Africans. Y'all see them, see if they roll like we do. I'm talking about someone that came over here. I ain't talking about somebody that's been hanging around us. I'm talking about the ones that come over here and say they African. They ain't gonna roll with us. I remember I did an experiment. I'd like to do an experiment sometime. I did an experiment with an African dude. And I say, look, okay, we all gonna move to the beat. I'm gonna make a beat and we all gonna move to the beat. All us so-called Negroes and Israelites. I said, all of us started doing this, right? That dude's like, I mean, he could not do it. He couldn't do it. He couldn't get with us, man. We ain't about 2 in the 4. He couldn't do it. Try it. And I said, okay. I told her, say, we so-called Negroes. You a Negro? He said, no, Negro. I said, I'm black man. You black man? Oh, black man. My black sister. Oh, yeah, black sister. Oh, yeah. I said, I'm Negro. You Negro? No, Negro. But y'all set him up to say we black.
Right.
We're black. I'm black man. You black man. Yeah. You know? Well, what happened? He said, he ain't us. You know, represent us. Who was served? It says to be served Negroes. Negroes.
White man said that.
That's right, he said it. But I'm just saying, an African man ain't gonna say he a Negro.
You know, one people.
He ain't gonna identify himself as a Negro.
Come on.